Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Cody here again with another video. And today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you about 20 to 25 items that I sold this week on eBay. So it is definitely a sales update video. So let's get straight into it. So the first item I want to talk about is this PlayStation 2 game. These PlayStation 2 games, if you pick up the right ones, can sell for some pretty good money. This one here I took an offer of $22 for. I paid like $2 for it, so really good turnaround if you put $2 into something and make $20 to $25. So look out for the PlayStation 2 games. Look out for the ones that have the cool artwork and all that sort of stuff. Like this one here. This would have been a jackpot if it was the number 1 or number 2 version, but since this was number 3, it didn't bring in the best money. But these cool like anime type fighting or adventure type games, they sell really good. So just be on the lookout. This was untested. I didn't have a PlayStation 2 to use to test this out with, but it did have a few scratches, but nothing too serious. Just want to see if I have the photo of the book inside. Yeah, so I didn't take a photo of the contents of the book, but inside the book it also has artwork. So if you find games with artworks and all that stuff, it does really well. And it looks like someone's on Periscope right now. We'll leave that to later. But yeah, this was a really cool game right here. So if it was number 2, as I said, it would have sold for about 50, but since this was number 3, it sold for about 22 on an offer. Okay, so another consistent seller for me is these Fred Perry long sleeve button front shirts. Do really good with these. I took an offer of about $28, $29 for this one. I picked it up for about $7 or something like that. But I was sporting this for quite a while. I did want to keep it, but you know, I ended up just wanting to get rid of it anyway. But it did have a broken button, which I made sure to disclose in the description. But considering this was an extra small shirt, it was way too small for my mannequin, so I had to end up taking the photos on the ground here, as you can see. But I just made sure, you know, the floor was clean and the floor looked somewhat presentable, and I just, you know, set it on there real nice. Some close-up photos, the logo, and of the tag, the sleeves and all that stuff, and the Oxford collar. But yeah, really good profit there with these Fred Perry shirts. Okay, so the next item, I can't emphasize enough to pick this item up. You can pick up these calculators anywhere at thrift stores, garage sales, and pawn shops. You do really well with those too. But Texas Instrument calculators like the TI-83, this is the TI-84 Plus, the TI-Nspire CAS, and the I think it's called the TI-Nspire CX CAS are really good calculators to pick up. I'll show you the CX CAS one a bit later down the track because I sold one of those as well this week. But this one here I sold for $65 on the offer, and I picked it up. Like, you can pick them up so cheap, like $2 all the way up to $15 is the max I pay for these, and you're flipping for some good profit. And the kids need them for school, or students in general need these for school, and it's coming back to school season right now, so there's big money in these calculators. Be on the lookout for them. Texas Instrument, really good stuff. So just make sure you test it out. That's the key thing to do with these calculators. Make sure you have the AA or AAA batteries at hand while you're in the thrift store, and just test them out while you're there just to make sure they do work. But also just make sure they have some kind of return policy just in case you don't double check the batteries. But yeah, awesome item to pick up right there. So this one actually had whiteout marking of the previous owner's name, which is okay, you can still sell it like that, so it doesn't matter, they need it for school. So alright, so another item I sold was a Ralph Lauren polo shirt. This was a size extra large, and the plus sizes or the biggest size shirts seem to sell for a lot more profit. So if you do find the bigger shirts, definitely get those. But this was just a simple striped polo shirt, and I sold it for $32.50, and I wouldn't have paid any more than $7 to $8 for this one. But if you do seem to find, like, say, a few medium shirts, bundle them together and they'll sell really well. Alright, so another sale was another pair of True Religion jeans. It seems that every week I find one pair of these jeans that are brand new with tags. So here's another pair that I picked up, and these sold really quickly as well. I put them up for $200 on a best offer, and I took a offer of $150 out the door for these ones. And I think these were the pair that I paid I think it was $41 or $42 for. So I made a really good $100 profit on these ones. But these were the Joey Super T ones, size 38, brand new with tags. Shut up, phone. But yeah, really cool item right there is the True Religion stuff. Always be on the lookout for True Religion. You can tell it's True Religion by the stitching. See if I can quickly show you the back of these pants. And you can identify True Religion stuff by that stitching right there on the back. Okay, so another sale was these pair of Capo cycling shorts. This brand isn't the best brand to look out for cycling gear, but if it does say it's made in Italy, which these did say, you should definitely look up the brand while you're in the store. This is what I did. I've never heard of Capo cycling gear before, so what I did was just quickly do a quick search on my app on my phone for eBay and search Capo cycling shorts, and there was quite a similar pair that sold for 35, I think, or somewhere around that. So I just put mine up for 35 on a best offer, and I took an offer of 30 bucks out the door, and I think I paid around $8 for these ones. Okay, so the next item was this Ralph Lauren custom fit button front shirt. This was a really quick seller. I put this up and about within a day it sold. So I put it up for 35. No offer was taken. They took the 35, and I paid again no more than $8 for this shirt right here. So awesome flip right there. Okay, so the next sale was, I guess you could say, dud of the week. I only made about $8 profit on this one. I like to make at least 20 to 25, almost $30 profit on each item that I'm selling. So when I make $8 profit on this item, I'm not really that happy about it, but anyway, I still made some profit, so I guess I shouldn't really be whinging. PlayStation 1 games do awesome as well. If you can get really good titles like Spyro and games like that, they bring in 30, 35, 40, all the way up to 50 and beyond in profit, so be on the lookout for some really good titles. Just search the complete listings and do your research. Alright, so the next sale was a really cool sale actually. So this was a PlayStation 2 Ethernet network adapter hard drive type thing, and I picked this up from Savers for about $3 or somewhere around that, and I sold it for 35 on an offer, and this sold really quickly as well. But I must be honest that I was actually quite lazy into getting to sell this, because it kind of sat in my storage there for a bit, and I just realized that I still had it there not listed. So just make sure you keep on top of your stuff. If you bring it home and then you just let it pile up in the corner, you should really get onto listing it and keep the inventory rolling. That's kind of a mistake I made there. Anyway, after taking the effort to actually list it, it sold within 24 hours or something like that, and it was about $35. So another sale was this Cannondale cycling jersey. I picked this up for $5.60. and it sold for $30 out the door. But yeah, cycling jerseys do really well. So just always be on the lookout for this stuff in the Activewear section. You'll find some really cool stuff. Castelli, Cannondale, Giant, stuff like that sells really good. This is a really cool jersey anyway. Kind of looked like a bit of a superhero type thing with the abdominal pattern going on there. It was a really cool jersey. Now I'm not sure if you guys can remember, but if you go back to one of my videos there, one of my haul videos, I shared this really cool Harley Davidson shirt haul. I picked up like 5 Harley Davidson shirts at the one Salvation Army, and I sold 2 of them to the same person. So as you can see here, there's one here. I took an offer for this one. I can't remember how much I sold them individually, but together I sold them for $69. So it was this Harley Davidson shirt right here, and this one here with the original logo right there. They were both long sleeve ones, size extra large, and I think I paid about $7.50 for each one. So I was into the 2 for $15, and I sold them for $69. So that's a pretty cool profit there. There's like $50 in those 2 shirts. So another hot sale was this Aaron Williams button front shirt, and once again the real big stuff sells really quickly. So this was a size extra large, and it sold for $32. And I need to get to the charger, so I'll be back. Okay, so we're back in business. So yeah, I sold this for $32. And I paid about $8 or so for this one. As we have the Australian Open going on right now over here in Australia, this Lacoste Australian Open stuff is really hot right now as well. So this is a Lacoste jacket with the Australian Open on the sleeve. This one sold for $45, and I think I paid somewhere around $8, $8 to $9, maybe even $10 for this one from Savers. And it sold for $45. Alright, so the next item was this really cool purple Lacoste Australian Open polo shirt. I had it up for $35, and I put it up for a best offer, and I took an offer of $29 for this one, and I paid about $5 or so. Okay, so the next sale was super fast. I mean so quick. I sold this within about 55 minutes of listing it. Under 1 hour I sold this in. Now I'm just trying to check because I'm not sure exactly how much I sold it for, but I think it must have been 160. It does say the best offer was accepted, but I did sell it for 160. So I bought this from a pawn shop for $19. And if you're in the green room, you would have seen me post a quick video up there showing you guys about this. So I'm into this for about $19, and I would have made about $120 profit after fees and all that. So this is the Texas Instrument Inspire CX CAS that I was talking about. So this was a colored screen one, and it did come with a charger, but that was about it, just the lead and some Samsung wall charger. It wasn't even the right one for it, but I still sold it. So alright, so the next sale was another Iron Williams product. This was a polo shirt, really nice black and red polo shirt in a size medium. So this was a smaller size, but I still managed to sell it for $29.95. So this is an awesome item. It was in really nice condition, and it sold fairly quickly as well. So the next item I sold was this women's Quicksilver full body wetsuit in a size 10, and I sold it for $45, and I paid about $8, yeah, around $8 to $10 for this one. But it did have a small hole in the crotch area, which I did take a photo of just to quickly show, but it wasn't that bad, as you can see there. But yeah, awesome item. Wetsuits do really well, but I found really good wetsuit brands to look out for as Quicksilver and Rip Curl. Now I know they're Australian brands, but they do really well for me. So another item I sold was this Fred Perry sweater. This was merino wool. So this item did sit for a little bit, but I ended up selling it for about $32. And again, I paid around $5 to $10 for this one. So the next item was a vintage Tommy Hilfiger jeans denim button front shirt. Be aware though, some Tommy Hilfiger stuff isn't that profitable, but if you do find the vintage stuff, it does really well. Like the vintage spell out tees and things like that are really cool items to pick up, and like the windbreaker winter jackets that have a real big Tommy Hilfiger embroidery across it. They're really good items to look out for. So this was a somewhat vintage denim shirt. It had the Tommy jeans little thing going on there. But really cool item. I took a $30 offer on this one. I paid like $4 for it from a Vinnie's or somewhere like that. So another sale was this Versace Sport vintage really long jacket. I picked this up for about $15 from an op shop, actually quite a while back, and I just ended up selling it. I took an offer of $50 because it was just sitting for too long. Things like this and sports coats, blazers and suits and things like that, they take quite a long time to sell. They're really long tail items, so just be aware of that if you're going to pick these up. So this did sit for about a month or two, and I ended up making a bit of profit out of it. But yeah, it was a really cool item. Had Versace Sport. I think this might have been, yeah, it was reversible, so it was a double-sided jacket, hence why it had the tag in the pocket. But a really cool piece right there. Okay, so the next item I sold was these pair of Diesel Slammer jeans, and I actually think the same customer is in the process of purchasing 2 more polo shirts off me. They haven't paid for these jeans here yet, but I'm going to send them a revised invoice with 1 postage cost plus the total of all these items right here. So I'm probably going to make a good $100 profit out of this one customer right here. Diesel jeans are awesome. They're made in Italy jeans, hence why they actually are pretty expensive to pick up. So these were Slammer with a waist of 30 to a 32. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but down here in the corner here where my face is, you'll see this is one of the other polo shirts that they're going to be possibly buying. They gave me an offer of like $20, which was way too small, but I counter offered them with 26 or something like that, and they said they're going to buy all 3 items, this one and another polo shirt. So we'll see how we go with that. But it should be a really good $100 profit out of them right there. So thanks for watching the video today, everyone. It was quite a long one. I shared with you about 20 to 25 items that I sold this week on eBay, and I brought them from places like op shops, thrift stores, garage sales, pawn shops, and places like that, and sold them on eBay this week. So thanks again for watching. So if you haven't already got my free guide, click the link down below to get that. It includes some items that you can pick up from places like thrift stores and garage sales to flip on eBay for some profit. And also it helps me out if you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and these videos. So thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.